Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Thank you for tuning into this video. Today we're talking about semi-numismatic coins and what they are, also how to invest in these coins because it is a little tricky market. Semi-numismatic coins are the coins that have the best of both worlds, I like to say. So there's different types of silver. There's bullion, which is just, your basic silver coins for the metal content. This is like your silver rounds, American Eagles, cast bars. It's silver that's bought and sold for the metal content only. There's no collector value attached. It's always around spot price. Bullion is like junk silver, American Eagles, stuff like that, Maple Leafs. And then there are numismatic coins, which are like older American coins that aren't sold for the metal content at all, but only for the collector value. These coins, it doesn't matter about the metal, how much silver is in it, even if the coins have silver inside of them. These coins are bought and sold specifically because they are rare or, have a low mintage number or in some type of set or series that people want to collect. Semi-numismatic coins, as you can probably guess, are coins that have bullion value but also numismatic value as well. So yes, there is silver inside of it, but the coins also do have a little bit of a collector value that makes them have high premiums. That's why a lot of people like calling this type of silver high premium silver instead of semi-numismatic, because semi-numismatic is kind of contradicting. So I like to call it high premium silver. A lot of times you guys will hear me say that instead of semi-numismatic coins, but I do want to talk about this because a lot of people do get confused. I want to start off by saying that coins like pandas and kookaburras, they are considered bullion coins. In China, a panda is, that's their American eagle for the US or their maple leaf for Canada. But since pandas the design changes every year, people like to collect them, and it kind of drives this whole collector market to collect all the different designs, and some designs, have three pandas on them and look different. Same thing goes with kookaburras. The design changes every year. Sometimes the bird is doing something different, and people like to collect those, especially with kookaburras because there are really low mintage numbers for these coins. Now, American Eagles are minted by the hundreds of millions every year, but kookaburras have a mintage of around 300 to 500,000 per year. You can see how big of a difference that is. There's a much smaller circulating supply of these coins, which also drives people to want them. They're also minted by the Perth Mint, which is one of the most highly, respectable and, just absolutely brilliant mints out there, which also makes flawless coins. So it also drives people to want them even more. So when you're trying to find high premium silver, quote unquote, coins to invest in, what you want to look for are coins that have lower mintage numbers, minted by someone who's respectable, that's recognizable, but also the design plays a huge factor. Like the Rwanda series, when those coins came out, when I saw the Rwanda Rooster, the 2017, I knew that that coin was going to do outstanding. I knew it was going to be a very highly sought after coin, strictly just from how it looked. That coin looked like no other silver I've ever seen in my entire life, and I bought it right away for around, probably like $5 over spot price. Now that coin is worth $70+ and that's because how collectible it is. And actually now it is a lunar series coin, so every year, it's the Chinese lunar year, so every year they have the new coin that comes out, which is a different design, also making the profitability, the people wanting it, the collectors that seek after it, even more. So this is a perfect example of how you can, invest into coins and make money on top of spot price, because your bullion coins are strictly pegged to spot price. Your American Eagles, if you buy American Eagle right now, in 10 years, the spot price is still $17. You're going to have to sell that American Eagle for $17 and you've made no money. But your high premium coins can appreciate over the years. So if I bought a Panda right now, in 10 years, this 2019 Panda could be worth 80, 100, $200. So your bullion coins are pegged to spot price, but your numismatic high premium silver protects you from spot price because they appreciate no matter what. So that kind of gives your stack some, some potential that even if spot price does stay low, at least your stack is still appreciating in value. And that's why it's so important to diversify. You definitely want to stack a lot of silver, buy a lot of ounces of silver to build your core stack, lowering your dollar per cost average. But you also want to have coins like pandas and kookaburras, the swans, coins like that are appreciating over the years, driving collector value, because then at least your stack is always becoming more profitable and it's a quick way to make money. Now, for short-term silver stacking, we call them quick flippers. These people are looking for more numismatic, semi-numismatic coins because they can buy them. They sometimes get good deals. Then they immediately, or they might wait a year or two for the coin to, appreciate in value. Then they flip them on eBay. These are called quick flippers. They're in this market strictly for the profits, for the money involved. There's no sentimental value. They don't care about the coins. They're looking at these coins from a statistical standpoint of how much this coin is going to appreciate. They don't care what the coin looks like. If this coin is highly collectible and they know it's going to do well in the market, they're going to buy it and they're going to sell it without any sentimental value. Long-term stackers, more of the collectors, the silver stackers, they buy silver, we buy silver more for the love of silver. We love these coins, we love the designs. Certain people love pandas because they like the designs. Certain people like the kookaburras because they love those designs. And it really it's not all about the money. It's more about stacking silver of what you love. There's different categories in silver stacking too. You got the people that pour silver. There's people that love buying poured silver, collecting poured silver because it's more of an artistic piece that was handmade in someone's garage. And there's pour lines, and it's more of it brings character to life. There's pour bubbles, pour lines. People love that. Some people purposely tone their coins because they like that old look. And there's people that love constitutional silver because it's a piece of American history, and it tells a story, and these coins are a part of the story that goes along with their stacking journey as well. So you can see how different people can diversify and branch into different categories, but they all do have benefits to their own standard. A lot of people that do just want the money will never be buying coins like American Eagles because there's no profits in it. I definitely think diversification is key. I made a portfolio, or like just a chart sharing my stack and where I want my stack to be. I think it's like 80% of my stack is bullion, 10% is semi-numismatic coins, 5% strictly numismatic, and then the other 5% I wanted to kind of go with poured bars, stuff like that. That's kind of artistic, that rate. But I do want to get to a point where I think more of my stack is semi-numismatic high premium silver, probably around 70-30 or 70-20 and then some extra. But I want this because 70% of my stack is bullion, which is like tubes of American Eagles. I also do want to protect myself just in case spot price does stay lower in the future, next 5 years, where I can, if I needed to sell some of my silver or trade it in to buy certain other coins, I could do that. I could have that leeway. You do want to be careful though, because high premium silver is risky. If you are buying these coins and the design or the condition is destroyed, then you're going to have to sell these coins at a bullion price. So you really want to be careful. If you go to your local coin shop, they'll tell you that they're going to buy your pandas the same price they'll pay for your American Eagles because silver is silver. So you don't want to be selling your high premium silver to places like your local coin shop. If you want to get the highest profitable, or get the highest profits back, you'd be selling your coins like pandas and kookaburras on eBay. Places like that where you have the entire world who's willing to offer a price. So that's very important to remember. Bullion usually is more sold and bought from local coin shops. High premium stuff you can sell on eBay, list it as an auction, and go from there. So I'm curious on which you guys, where you guys are in your stack. Usually it's for beginners, I recommend starting off with Bullion because it's much easier to learn and there's fewer mistakes to be made. You don't have to learn how to put your coins in capsules or anything like that. I also do want to talk about capsules though, because this is really important. When you are storing your silver, especially if it's a semi-numismatic coin, you want to put these coins in capsules or at least a plastic kit, but or plastic flip. But if you're doing this, you want to be careful because there a lot of places online do overcharge, overprice capsules. You can go to like airtights.com, on Fire Guy's eBay page, and get capsules for like 20 to 30 cents a capsule. Some places though they're a lot more expensive, like $2 per capsule, like even if you buy them on AppMex. And this can be really pricey. Think about that. Each coin, if you have hundreds of ounces or thousands of ounces and you're paying $2 per capsule, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of silver you could have, bought instead of, those capsules. But a lot of people do ask why I like capsules, and they say it adds more money to my stack and it's irrelevant. But I look at it like this. I'd rather pay 30, 40 cents for a capsule to ensure that coin's condition than not put it in a capsule, risk losing all the profit, all the premium of that coin. Because if I don't put it in a capsule and that coin gets scratched or whatever the case is, then I have to sell that coin at spot price. I would rather pay 30 cents to ensure that coin's condition than risk, not placing it in a capsule and then losing all the money, all the profit, which could be $10, $15 per coin. So I'd rather risk 30 cents to $15. That's how I look at it. So, that's just my perspective. There are different ways you can do it though, obviously. And you can also insure your coins with like tarnish strips, silica gel packs, dehumidifiers, keeping your coins in low moisture areas so they avoid milk spotting and stuff like that. You can also leave your silver out to tarnish if you want. Kind of gives it more character, and people actually like that, especially with some bullion like Morgans or American Eagles. They look really good when they're tarnished. So anyways, just to recap a little bit, semi-numismatic coins definitely have the best of both worlds. They can definitely help you against spot price. If spot price stays low, they can appreciate. Things to look for in high premium silver are low mintage numbers, designs that change every year, but also affordable too. You don't want to be paying crazy prices. I know, like when the Krugerrands and the Swans came out, a lot of people did not like that because the prices were so high. $60, $70 out the gate is just too much for silver. A lot of people didn't want to pay that. But there are quick flippers who would buy that and probably resell them in a couple months or a year and probably double their profits. So it really is personal preference. But as a beginner, I definitely recommend staying around bullion, just getting as much silver as you can for as cheap as possible, and that is that. But anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you are new. I post daily videos on the world of precious metals. I'm going to keep doing that as long as you guys keep supporting this channel. So anyways, see you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. Peace.